What's up with it, Jamie? Now you guys know it's been a year and a half since I had some coochie, man. I've been on this paper chase. I've been on the bag chase, and the reason for that, bro, is that I want more. I want money more than sex, bro. I want money so I could get a higher quality of sex, a higher quality of life. I have always wanted to be rich. You guys don't know how bad I want this, man. You see what I'm saying? You guys don't know how bad I want the bag. And I don't really care too much about sex nowadays, man. I think when I was younger, I was always chasing it a lot more. But now that I'm older and that testosterone has went down some, I can see clearer and my mind ain't always stuck on coochie all the time like it used to be. And now I'm just looking forward to retiring, in luxury after all the years of suffering. You see what I'm saying? You know. What's up with y'all? Say what? I'm on the phone right now. Now what I was saying, okay, yeah. So yeah, you know. How you doing? Good. Nice to see you again. You too. Have a good day. Yeah. So I'm like, everything looked good. All right. Put this in my backpack while I'm walking. Somebody just gave me a sandwich. Cool. All right. Put this down. All right. So I had to put down, you know, my sexual needs at once so I can have a better sexual life when I get old. Later in life, man. Like everything is on pause. Dating, going out to bars and clubs, chasing females, it's all on pause. So I can eventually get that bag and go back to the bars and clubs where I was. And that time, by the time that happened, I have a better chance with getting the females that I like, man. I want the women that I like. I don't want the women that I gotta settle for. You feel me? So I said, no, stop chasing females. Stop chasing women, Kelcat. Stop that. Stop going to bars and clubs. Because I'm known to get something when I go out, man. I ain't no bad looking dude, man. You see these fucking goddamn lips? on my lips. My lips on my lips. Yeah, my lips are shaped like a heart. You feel me? For the women, you know what I'm saying? My lips is shaped like a heart. You can see in the thumbnails, I show off my lips all the time. That's one of my best features. You see what I'm saying? One of my best features is my lips. You know, that's what females tell me. Oh, you got nice lips. You got nice lips. Throughout my whole entire life, they told me that. And I still got them. They ain't went nowhere, man. It's just, I gotta be a little bit, I gotta be more aware of where I am financially. I gotta be a little bit more, uh, just a little mindful, about where I am in life. And I'm not happy, you know what I'm saying? I'm not happy with where I'm at in my life. So I decided to take the high road and the low road, put sex on the back burner, man. The women will be there once we cross the finish line. They're not going nowhere. I hate when dudes, they chase women, they act like women are going somewhere. Like women are like going to Mars. You see what I'm saying? Like women ain't gonna go nowhere. No, they're gonna always be there. Once you cross that finish line, and then you will have better luck with females once you get the bag. Dating women will be a snap. There will be no more droughts and struggling. And I hate that. I hate the struggle. California, I guess it's healthy for me or whatever. It's healthy. I'm, competition is healthy, I guess, right? It's making me go after that bag, right? Right? It's healthy. Competition is healthy because you want to compete with the best of them, and you get tired of getting the low things in life, right? You see what I'm saying? You get tired of that shit, man. And it's repetitive throughout life, that you just cannot get the ones that you want. And the ones I want, it's in high, they're high, it's in high demand. Like women with a nice big round apple, juicy ass, it's in high demand out here, bro. You can't just come up on that in California. One of my subscribers said a while back, he was like, man, a woman with a nice big ass and some big old titties, man, you gotta be making bread to get that. You know what I'm saying? And it's true. It's true. Even if I did get a woman with a nice big ass and some big old breasts, I wouldn't keep her for very long. Let's put it this way. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't keep her for very long. Because dudes are always hitting on those type of women, bro. Like the top dudes who are like Chads and Tyrones, and even dudes who are sevens. They're always hitting on the ones with the nice fat asses. That's why it's so hard to get. Because you ask yourself, you're like, God damn, like, why is it so hard to get the ones with the nice fat asses? Because they're on high demand, buddy boy. You got to compete with the guys who want them too. Chads and Tyrones want a fat ass too. You see what I'm saying? Dudes who are even sevens or whatever, sixes and sevens, and they want them too. You feel me? So it's not like uh it's not like it's hard. It's easy to come by, man. When there's a high demand, it's hard to get them. It's like for example, if everybody started using condoms, you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, the price will go up on condoms. If everybody was going to the store getting condoms, and if condoms were on high demand, everybody would be. Condoms would go up in price, and it'd be hard to get condoms because everybody's running to the store getting them. It's the same thing with a woman with a nice fat ass and some big old breasts. You see what I'm saying? It's like it's the same fucking shit. That's why you struggle getting those, and that's why you don't struggle getting a woman with the flat ass, because a woman with a flat ass is in low demand. You know, they even if the woman got a flat ass and some big old titties, a flat booty and big old titties, still that's not as popular as was what's below the waist. Because for men, what's below the waist is more important than anything. The thighs and the fat booty. If she look good in jeans or whatever, right? You know, if she look good in jeans and she fill those jeans up, in high demand. So I said, Kelcat, bro, like, you really starting to strike out. It ain't like when you was like 20 something years old and, you know, booty was right there and you can get the women that you desire and the young female. It's not like that no more. So now you got to go out and get the bread, man. Now you got to go out and get the bag. That means you got to stop all dating. You can't be going out blowing money on stupid shit, you know, drinks and shit like that, chasing women that wouldn't even give you the time of day. You see what I'm saying? Because they got better options. You got to realize that the dating sites, it really like fucked a lot of average dudes up. You can't be broke and just come up on coochie no more as an average man. You gotta strive to become better and shit. So I said, fuck it, I'm not gonna chase no women no more, man. And I haven't had sex in a year and a half. I could have had sex with the four, the guy, the woman. What was that? That will be suspect. The girl, 2 G's, guy, girl. You know, the girl that the four, she was a four, and we was making out with her. I mean, we was making. What am I saying, bro? What the fuck is wrong with my speech right now? I'm just saying just any old thing. I'm saying we was making out, like it was a bunch of dudes. My words are all mixed up right now. Sorry. I was making out with her and stuff like that night and shit. And I changed my mind. I didn't want to have sex with her. I just was not turned on by her. Now, this female, she had big old titties, but she was lacking in the bottom, man. It wasn't round like I like it, man. And those type of women is highly competitive for. You wonder why a lot of guys struggle in the dating market? Because there's other men out here competing to get to the coochie that you like. And when you don't compete, bruh, and you're not a Chad or a Tyrone, you're just not gonna get what you really want out of life. You know, we all want the cars, some jewelry, the watches, the rings. You know, we want the house and stuff. But they didn't make it like, you know, I mean, you're not going to be able to get that easily because they didn't make it for you to get it easily, bro. Those things have to be earned with time. Like if it was easy to get a woman with a nice fat ass or whatever, I would have one. But since it's so competitive to get those type of women, you're gonna have to come up. You're gonna have to work on getting the bread up. You know what I'm saying? Get that bag. You know what I'm saying? At all costs. But it's like I see that I can make my life better, man, and I stopped chasing women. So, I mean, am I desperate for sex? Nah, not really, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've been on a celibacy thing before. I went 6 months when I was working and saving for my music equipment. In my 20s, I went 6 months without sex one time because I was so focused on getting my music equipment. Because I wanted, this music thing to happen more than anything at that point. You feel me? So I stopped having sex. I stopped engaging with women and shit like that, man. Because I'm like, we gotta have money. We gotta have like, cars, houses. We gotta make things happen and shit like that. But I was young at the time, man. You see what I'm saying? I was young and stupid and lacking knowledge and shit at that time. And I didn't cross the finish line. The music thing didn't work out for me, bro. Saved up all that money for that music equipment. Went through 6 months with no sex because I wasn't chasing. I was in there working 2 jobs. I was working at Starbucks, and then I was working at the club and shit. And I wasn't really paying rent because I guess the property management where I was staying at, they switched management, and they didn't know who lived there, so I stopped paying rent at the time. That was stupid. And they didn't know I was there, so they didn't send that eviction notice, as they usually do, right? So I didn't pay any rent. I saved up all that money for that music equipment it took me about 6 months to do it. But I finally got all the recording equipment. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't really chase women at all, man, when I was doing it. And now I'm on another mission right now. But it's been like 4 years chasing this bag. But the last time I had sexual relations was like last February, last April. Not this April past, but the April before that. You see what I'm saying? You guys remember, I went to that female's office over there in Walnut Creek and banged the shit out of her like 50 miles away. Now this chick, I've been banging her off and on for years. Whenever I'm in Walnut Creek, I try to hit her up after the bar or something like that. I don't know if she got a boyfriend or a husband or nothing like that, but we always fuck in her office because she worked downtown. You see what I'm saying? And I'm just not that interested in sex like I used to when I was younger, bro. It's like I can go without it. We need this bag so we can live the life of luxury in the future, man. And then once we get the bag, then we can do the freak offs. You know what I'm saying? And then we can go crazy having threesomes, because then you got money to do so. You got money to attract top tier women. You can have sex with 2 of those women at the same time. It's a better life, bro. Because I don't want to stay working a regular job for the rest of my life too, man. Like, I don't want to be, working for a UPS or working for like McDonald's, definitely, or Burger King, or working for a gas station, or working for a truck company. You see what I'm saying? These are all slave jobs. And no offense to motherfuckers who do that type of work, but you're not gonna get rich that way. You feel what I'm saying? Working a truck driving job or a FedEx job for the rest of your life. You might get, they got pensions and shit like that, man, when you retire, but you're not gonna retire with a bunch of money though. You want to retire with a bunch of money, bro. You want to be older and have plenty of money. You don't want to be $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month. And I can imagine, the pensions are going to go up throughout the years as a cost of living. But I've seen people with pensions and retirement checks, they still homeless, living in their car, living in a tent because they don't have enough money to rent a apartment. You see what I'm saying? Got $3,000 pension coming in every single month, but can't live in an apartment because the apartment costs $3,000 a month. And what you gonna do for food? You ain't got enough. It's not enough. You see what I'm saying? So I'm after the power, bro. I'm after the money, and I stopped going to bars and clubs. I think the last time I went to a bar was at the beginning of the year, bro. And then during the holidays. Now, this holidays, I'm gonna be going to bars and clubs. Like I said, every holiday I go hit the bars because it beats being by yourself. You see what I'm saying? Around the holidays, then you can go to bars and clubs just around the holidays. But after the holidays are gone, it's back to the grind, bro. Look at all these celebrities living good, man. You see what I'm saying? They living eating crab, lobster steak, and shrimp, being able to date top tier women, able to drive like top tier cars and shit, Lamborghinis, Ferraris. You see what I'm saying? And not struggling. Most people out here in the matrix is struggling, and I don't want that. I wanna have an easier life, a higher quality of life, a better life. Yep, Tony Montana. Money, women, everything. Power. You see what I'm saying? Money, power, women. That's what you gotta do. And that's my mind frame. You see, I've been done had sex already, bro. I've been done had many women when I was in my 20s. I got I got a higher body count. I got not a high, man, my body count is around 100, man. Probably more than that. You know what I'm saying? If you count my 30s and stuff, probably like 120. That's my body count. But it doesn't matter with men, right? Because we got an Audi and not an innie. Women got an innie. They can't really have a high body count, but it doesn't affect us because we can stick our dick inside mini coochies and it doesn't change the shape or size or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But with females, they can't have a high body count because it'll change their insides. I mean, if I put that right, I don't know, but it'll change their coochie. It won't be as tight as it was once before. You see what I'm saying? So like I said, I know what sex is like, bro. It feels good, and then you bust a nut, and then at the end of the day, you ain't got no money. You still in the same spot you was before you had sex. You see what I'm saying? To me, sex is something that is just to procreate with. And don't get me wrong, I enjoy doing it when but it's like that money has to come first, bro. You feel me? That's how I think now. The money, the money, the money. It has to come first. You got to get the bag. Then life will be easier with females. Because I remember, like I said, when I was out there dating before, and it was more of flings and having sex, and you know what I'm saying. It was just, you didn't, you wasn't able to keep the ones that you wanted to keep. I let Gwen get away from me because I didn't have my bread right. I let this other girl that was a 7 get away from me because I didn't have my bread right. My ex-girlfriend, she talked about being shit when we was together, calling me broke and dusty. I mean, she didn't say that, but you guys know what I mean. Your money matters as a man. You feel me? Because when you enter these relationships and you're broke, they're gonna talk about you bad, man. That's why I say your money matters. Even if you, like Chad and Tyrone, you enter relationships and the women are more paid than you are, you're gonna get talked about. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you sub 5, average, or Chad or Tyrone. You're gonna get talked about, and I was talked about bad. I remember my ex-girlfriend. I've been telling this story for years, but some of you guys are new to my channel, so I'm gonna tell it again. Uh, when one time me and my girl was in an argument, she made like 100,000 more than me, bro. You feel me? I think at the time I was making about $60,000 and she was making 160,000. She worked for Old Navy in the corporate office, and we got into an argument and blah 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 blah. And then what came out of our mouth was, that Range Rover you was looking at the other day, I could buy that and you can't. That's what she said to me, bro. And that shit, like, I still remember that shit to this day. I haven't forgot it. I remember how it was said and everything. That's why I say men never forget, bro. We don't forget about the rejection and the shit that women say to us, man. You see what I'm saying? When you're broke and dusty, they're going to talk, man. I pay for this. This is my house, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm running things, and you're going to hear it, bro. That's why I said, wait a minute, hold on, time out. The money ain't right, man. I made a T with both of my hands. Time out. Remember last time you got into a relationship and you was broke and dusty? How these women just talked about you like you was a dog. How these women just said, oh, you ain't worth it, you ain't this. And she used to say other things. She said other things too, bro. It wasn't like that was the only thing she said to me. You see what I'm saying? She said other things. I think we was watching Iron Man or something like that, and she was like, yeah, you see that, Kel? That guy's filthy rich. He got a lot of money. And I was like, what the fuck's that supposed to mean? I ain't rich. You know what I'm saying? Just saying little shit like that, bro, in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? I remember that shit, bro. And that makes me even more relentless when I'm chasing this bag, because I'm like, yeah, we ain't gonna get our shit together, man. We gonna get talked about throughout our whole entire life if we don't get this shit together. You know what I'm saying? When you enter a relationship and you got your money together, these women can't talk, man. They can't say a goddamn thing. You feel me? They can't say a goddamn thing. Oh, he's dusty, he's broke. They can't say that now. You got the bag. Yeah. It's always a struggle for power, bro. And power is not easy to get. It takes sometimes years to get your hands on some power. And that's why you don't forget. You don't forget and you don't give up. You see what I'm saying? You don't forget and you don't give up. If power was easy to get, every man would have power. But it's not. It's not easy. You have to struggle to get it and then never quit. A lot of guys don't understand. This life right here, bro, it was made to be hard. It wasn't made to be easy. This power mongery, when I was saying mongery, my words are all fucked up today right now, man. I think because of my tooth, I got a toothache. So, my words are gonna be all fucked up. But there's money hungry and power hungry men all over you, bro. And you wonder why dudes are hungry for power, because nobody wants to be powerless. Nobody wants to be at the bottom of the barrel, bro. And then some motherfuckers are comfortable with being at the bottom of the barrel. Just dating any old type of woman. Like today, I saw a brother walk into Starbucks and he had a trashy looking white girl, and I was like, man, bro, did you you scraped the bottom of the barrel, bro? How come you can't have nothing decent looking, bro? Why you gotta come in here with a white girl that look like a hooker, bro? Fucking short skirt with tattoos on around her ears and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, This is the second time I seen a brother come here in here like this, bro. You just accept anything. What happened to your fucking goddamn standards, bro? You know what I'm saying? I just think brothers, when they date outside their race, you know, their standards are low. She can't get away with me with being fat. Nope. I'd rather deal with a skinny woman with no butt than deal with a fat woman, bro. That's not my deal. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I went into celibacy. To chase this bag. I did it before. I'm putting on a little bit of weight, guys. I gotta start working out. I gotta work out later. Today we're gonna do plenty of cardio. We're gonna do some jumps, do some burpees. You know what I'm saying? If we ain't running, we doing some burpees. We doing running in place. We doing something. Cause I don't put on a few pounds since I've been out of jail. I can't gain weight again. I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna fast today. I ain't gonna eat right now. We're gonna eat at what time is it? Probably like around 11. We're gonna have a first meal around 11. But I know the importance of having the bag as a man, bro. It makes you feel like a man. It makes you feel like you're wanted. Some men, they won't have big families without the bag. Everything too goddamn expensive. You're gonna, when you ain't got a bag, you have one or two child. You got the bag, you can have like 4 or 5 kids and have one big happy family, bro. You see what I'm saying? That's what I want too. I want at least about 3 kids, man. I know I'm starting late. I'm in my 40s, but I can still have kids. You know what I'm saying? If I want to, Nowadays, when I see shit online, you feel me? When I see shit online, it makes me not want to have kids when I get the bag. When I see Tyrese go through what he be going through, it's like, it makes me not want to get the bag. It makes me want to get the bag, but it makes me not want to have kids. You see what I'm saying? So, and another thing, man, I'm just tired of, of the watching and looking at women that I cannot date and seeing Chads and Tyrones walking around with stuff that I like to walk around with. You get tired of that. You're like, God damn, I'm tired of this shit, bro. I don't care if she don't like me for me, man. Like some guys, they're like, what if she don't like you for you, man? What if she, what if she just using you for your money? Men don't care about that. I keep telling you guys this shit, bro. Men don't care about that. We don't care about whether or not she like us. We want to stick something in. we want to take our plug and plug it into their hole. You feel me? Even if it's not even real. Dudes don't care about that. We want to sit down. We want to have dinner with them. We want to grab on things. We want to grab some ass and titties. we want these women in our possessions, bro. You see what I'm saying? We doing what we got to do to get them because we're not Tyrones. So we gotta do what we got to do to get these type of women. You see what I'm saying? At all costs, even if we are not like really engaged with them like that, and they don't like us like for us, and you know what I'm saying? I got my words all fucked up. Yeah, my tooth is getting better, man. I just rinsed it out a little bit. As long as it's feeling better. But anyway, so I'm going to end this video, man, because I don't want to make this video too long. But how it feels to be celibate for a year and a half, hey, man, it's for a good cause, though. I'm going to thank myself in the next, whenever I get the bag. It could be next year, it could be this year, next year. I'm gonna thank myself in the future. Let's put it this way. I'm gonna thank myself in the future. You feel me? Like, goddamn, yeah, you went through that hard stuff, Kel, but you got the bag. Now you can have sex like you wanna. Now you can attract women that you wanna attract. You feel me? Life is good. Life is great. I'm retired early. You know what I'm saying? I ain't working no piss poor job. You know what I'm saying? I ain't broke. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I sacrificed all of that. You feel me? Just so I can get the bag and live happily ever after, man. You guys have a good night. Peace out. Take care and bless. I gotta go. I'm out.